Hello there. Let's talk about camera equipment choices that you can make to help you become a more mindful photographer. So, what I suggest you do is regularly use the same camera. Now, if that's your digital camera, there are some choices you can make about how you use it that will support your endeavors to become more mindful in your photography. So those are, firstly, turn the review screen off. Now with mine, I can turn it round. Looks a bit like a film camera. And that's the intention, to create a camera where you don't review the photos. You don't therefore delete the photos. Now you may not be able to turn yours round like this. You may be able to turn it off in the menu. Why do that? Why have no review screen? Well then, that encourages you to pay more attention to what you can see, because you're not going to make a judgment after you've created the photograph as to whether you like it or not. So you pay more attention to the framing, you pay more attention to how you've got things arranged in the frame, the composition. So those things will be helped by you not having a review screen. Similarly, you don't delete, because obviously you can't review them. You can't delete them, can you? So that's going to help you pay more attention. So you've then kind of got a film camera. You could go further and you could say, I'm only going to take 24 photos. And those are some of the mindful photography activities I share. I like that. And then you've really got a film camera. The other key thing you can do is to regularly use the same lens. Now, I recommend a 50mm equivalent lens. There's some information about that coming up on the screen now. I use a Fuji X-T4. The equivalent lens is actually a 35mm, but it's equivalent to 50mm. Why use 50mm lens? Because it's similar to how you see the world. You see it roughly at 50mm. Therefore, when you bring the camera up to your eye, the lens's view of the world is going to be similar to yours, and it's going to be easier for you to create photographs that represent what you see. However, that's not the same in the world of the smartphone. The smartphone sees the world at a wide angle. Something like this. Yes, I'm still stood the same distance from the camera, but it's now pretending to be a smartphone and is on wide angle. So it sees the world differently. Now you can get used to this if you use this regularly, but objects are going to appear further away, like me. So your smartphone sees a wide angle view of the world. Don't zoom, move closer. Simple tip. Another key tip for using a smartphone is to turn it into airplane mode. Then it's just the camera. No distractions, no notifications, no phone calls, no texts. Just the camera. That will help you focus yourself on what you can see. You can discipline yourself to be active around not reviewing and not deleting as well. That will support you as well. Okay, final thing. The smartphone is in auto. You can put your camera in auto as well. That camera setup will help you focus on what you can see. You won't be worrying about the technical choices. However, if you are comfortable with aperture, shutter speed and ISO, and you can make instinctive choices without having to think too much about it, then choose something that you are comfortable with. I use aperture priority, but quite often, if I want to focus on what I'm seeing and not worry about the technical choices, I put it in auto. Why not? So I suggest you do that when we get into practicing the 4-stage seeing practice, which follows this video. I'll see you there in a moment. Bye for now.